Alright, so thanks very much for joining us again. It's Phil here, next 72 hours, and today we're heading off for another Pota activation. I'm going to be heading out to catch up with Greg. He'll likely already be there by the time I get there, and for the sake of brevity, I've reduced the time of this video, so I don't know, in ideal conditions this trip would probably take 25 minutes, I would say. Right now it's about 4 PM. I'm going to be heading out to the airport and driving northbound through into North Canterbury and cut this down as short as I can, but we probably took just on about an hour to get there, so pretty horrendous traffic. This is coming up on the Christchurch International Airport here with the new bridge. It's quite a lovely design at night time. It lights up with all colours of the rainbow and changes, I believe, depending on the day. It's the airport to the left of us here. Ignore that red light there, that was for the traffic coming from the other direction, not for me, so and here we are. We're going to be heading out onto the highway now, and it looks alright at this stage, but there's about 4 roundabouts to cross before you actually get onto the 100k zone on the motorway heading north out of Canterbury. This is where we are now, heading north, and we're just passing over one of the Makerikeri River bridge here. You can see there's a fair bit of water in there today, not overly flooded, but that rain we had yesterday probably helped to pick it up a bit from what it has been in the last few months. Once you reach this part of the motorway, obviously it's a lot better than the bottleneck that is back into town. Probably took about 20% of the time to actually get through that. And then we're going to hit another bottleneck when we get into Rangiora itself, but we'll skip that and we'll transform magically through to our destination. So here we are. We're coming up on our park. This is the conservation area of the River Leigh Camp, Park Zulu Lima Papa, Charlie Bravo 06904. And a few puddles to go through here, nothing too extreme. Greg was decent enough to consider my 4-wheel drive when picking a spot. He's certainly a lot more competent or capable off-road than mine is. And just around the corner here, there he is, already set up, or getting set up. What an absolutely stunning location. It's about 26 degrees still at this time of the evening, just coming on 5 PM. And in a second here we'll have a look at the spot. So this is the vehicle set up. You can see my vertical 40-metre antenna that Greg made for me in the background there. Beautiful river running past, and we'll head on over to Greg, who's getting some contacts.
Pretty noisy at my place today, so we'll go mate 73s guys and have a good one.
Thanks, yeah, 73. Thank you very much, Harry. ZL4 Hotel Kilo from ZL1GUD. Yeah, you are 5 and 6, 5 and 7, but quite a lot of QSD.
I love this little table that Greg's got set up on the back of his vehicle.
Yeah, but great day anyway. Thanks for giving us a call.
It's fantastic.
Full ZL3PA years with me. Do you mind giving him a call as well? Oh. Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf.
Yeah, Roger, Greg. Yeah, thanks very much for that. You're about a 5x7 on my meter here also, Greg. Yeah, good copy. Whereabouts in North Canterbury are you?
We are probably, as the crow flies, 5 kilometers outside Rangiora. So if you have a look at the map, you cross the Ashley River, turn left, and we're on a small tributary very close to the Ashley itself. A little bit of off-roading and a lot of puddles to get you, but we're right on the banks of the river, really pretty. So just outside Rangiora, over.
Oh, Roger, Greg. Yeah, thanks very much for that. Yeah, I know the area reasonably well. I lived in Christchurch for a lot of years.
CQ, this is ZL3 Papa Alpha Echo calling CQ, Parks on the air.
Zulu Lima 1
Zulu Lima 1
Alpha
Alpha Lima Foxtrot ZL3 Papa Alpha Echo. You're booming through here at 5x8, 5x7. Over.
Yeah, QSL the 5857, and you're about a 5 and 3, a 5 and 3 in here in Lower Hutt. Over.
I'll take it. 5x3 is better than 5x0. Name on this end is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. Appreciate the contact. Over.
Yeah, no worries, Phil. The name this way is Brendan. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, November, Delta, Oscar, November. And yeah, I just got home and turned the radio on. Over.
Oh, fantastic. Well, the contact is very much appreciated. We've reached the, well and truly exceeded the required numbers for this activation. So, an absolute pleasure to speak with you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and 73s from Canterbury.
Yeah, 73, Phil. Enjoy your weekend ahead.
Thank you, you too.
So what an absolutely fantastic day today. We've well and truly passed the required limits for activating this park. It's first time activation for anyone. I'm in the background there still trying to get any, like an addict, trying to get as many as possible. And Greg's just in the process of packing up his antennas there. He's also using a vertical 40 meter antenna there, and it's working wonderfully into his 100 watt radio. All packed up now. One final look at the where we've been for the day. Absolutely stunning, still well over 20 degrees, beautiful blue skies, and incredibly peaceful, no interruptions at all this time. And we're off. Absolutely fantastic day out with Greg. Unlike last time, managed to get my quota to activate this park as well. Quite a neat wee track coming in. A few puddles to navigate there, nothing serious at all, but still a little bit of fun to drive through. And as it was, I was invited to go and have dinner with Greg and his wife. So unlike last time, we'll be heading the same way home today. We're still using our PRS radios or to communicate with each other vehicle to vehicle. And yeah, we're looking at about 6:30, 6:15, 6:30. Still some sunshine there. Still plenty of daylight, and hard to believe that autumn had already begun yesterday. It was absolutely pouring down, and today it's a boomer, so absolutely fantastic. And we'll head off on that drive back to Greg's house, probably about 15 minutes or so from this location. And here we are again. We're heading back up the hill, and going to go and enjoy what turned out to be an absolutely delicious and fantastic dinner, along with some great conversation there. So absolutely fantastic. Anyway, thanks very much to everyone that joined along and watched the video. Feel free to leave any comments or any questions. Be happy to answer them. Really appreciate the support that you guys have been and girls have been giving us. And you can hear my vehicle struggling in the background. She doesn't like the hills. But anyway, until the next time, keep safe out there, and
Keep up the great work. Thanks to all the chasers today that made contact with us.